I feel that ultimately the better team won, but I want to give so much appreciation for the fact that the Union put what they had, the players that they were available, they put them on the pitch and they competed. They were the better team the first 45 minutes. New York City FC were disjointed. Maxi Morales was not getting on the ball. And I think the Union were thriving in that first 45 minutes because it's a lot of energy. You're at home. It's a lot of new guys coming in. But as the second half comes and there's some adjustments, New York City FC settled in. And then they got their prime time player on the ball, Max Morales, and he started to dictate the tempo of the game. And then New York City FC started generating chances, and they started to play better. And they were feeding off those chances. You could tell this Jesus Medina shot, that started to see them. They were getting into a rhythm in the attacking third. And then they started finding ways to get on the ball and create chances. And then ultimately the Union stopped playing. They stopped getting into the attacking half and creating chances, although this own goal was nice, but there wasn't much of it. And City came alive in the second half.
Yeah, I thought that Philadelphia revealed a lot about the culture of this team, and a lot about just the mentality of this organization. I thought really good stuff there from McGlynn as well as Finley. You saw good stuff. Martinez was huge, through a lot of the match. And then ultimately it came down to NYCFC outlasting them and revealing something about their depth. The changes and the formation from Doyle, as well as the personnel being able to access just a deeper bench, ultimately made the difference in this match. But take nothing away from Philadelphia. They were fantastic fighting. The crowd was behind them. The energy. They did everything they possibly could. Jim Curtin did a good job to set them up and give them a chance in this one. But ultimately, the quality, the depth of NYCFC made the difference, and I think it set itself up for a good final.
Yeah, I think you hit the nail on the head, saying the quality made the difference, and it felt to me like Philly had the right game plan. They certainly had the right attitude going out there, but they just didn't have that final third quality, and that was kind of the story for them all playoffs. Like, they dominated games, but they never really turned it into a ton of great chances. And that was the same story in this one, even with the missing pieces. And certainly I think Sergio Santos would have helped if they could have brought him off the bench, maybe to open the game up. Whereas with NYCFC, once they grabbed control of the game from Philadelphia, then we saw that quality of guys like Maxi Morales starting to shine through. Santiago Rodriguez was quieter than I thought he was against the Revs, but he was still very, very good. And then, having difference makers off the bench, like Goody Tor Aronson and Tyus Magno. I mean, Tyus Magno, he came in and he looked like Tati Castellanos in his movement. And that's a really high compliment because Tati Castellanos just won the Golden Boot. And that kind of movement from the center forward ended up opening up more of the game. And with Philadelphia, if you end up allowing those types of gaps for the Union, they're not necessarily going to hurt you. If you end up allowing those types of gaps and those kind of moments for NYCFC, they eventually find a way to put the ball in the back of the net. And so the better team did win today. That's no shade against the Union. That's just the tip of the hat to the quality of this NYCFC team, even playing without their Golden Boot winner in Tata Castellanos.